Greetings! Today we'll be viewing a 1 versus 1 on the map Bone Maze. And it is against Setin and myself. Hold fire, go walk up here. Let me turn my sound up because I could barely hear this. Alright, so on the west side here, we have myself going straight into K-Bots. On the east side, we have Setin with an energy storage. And, yeah. I lost this game. Felt like I could have done better, but I do think I did an okay job. We're going to try to figure out where I could have possibly done better. I think this was a this was a smart move. Usually I'll send something up here on this map and he'll just come in and kill me. I think I stalled out on metal early though. I probably shouldn't have bothered going for an exploiter. Although I don't think it's something that made or broke me. I think the berserker was probably too much. I definitely didn't need a berserker. I could have did, honestly, instead of the 2 AKs, I probably should have just did the 1 berserker. Spent a little more, get that extra firepower and sustain there. This was a mistake. I quickly realized it because now I'm stalling. Like, the 2 AKs could have handled that, or the 1 berserker could have. I didn't need to build all of it. I should have taken my commander down, I think, to build the metal. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen, too. I did want to get that radar up just to, so I could see when he was coming. I knew I was going to see some fleas from every side once them first ones came. Over here, we've got Setin pumping out good amount of units. He's got some decent energy going on. He has grabbed this, which I could have easily raided had I been more aggressive there. I think that could have helped out a lot. Especially... So sending the... I should have sent the 2 AKs a long time ago. And he's coming out to grab these rocks. I think this was also pretty bad on my part. I meant to go out and grab them. And I didn't even think about it. I saw his units moving and I started to make that. I should have made a bunch of AKs to try and contest these. This guy could have easily come over here. He just missed him too. He went up and around. That's sad. I think had I made a scorpion first thing before a construction K-bot, that would have put me in a really good spot. I did get that one, but he has sucked up all the rocks, like them. There's like 250 metal there or something. The construction K-bot is pocket change in comparison. Might even be 500 energy per spot. I can't remember. He's very undefended up here. He does have units coming out. Oh, he's got this. That was really worrying. I didn't know how to feel about that Nexus. Had my commander up here. I thought I was definitely gonna lose him. My early game here was pretty poor. I think I was focusing too much on resources, but I wasn't even doing like a great job on resources. I'm low on energy. We're about the same. He's got a little more metal. Oh, no, I've got a little more. No, it's fluctuating. He's got a little more metal than I do. close. I managed to scare him off. That's all I care about. I'm getting advanced solars up. That's going to be huge for my energy. I should have moved for the Geo, but I was queuing those advanced solars, so I figured... you know, it's good sometimes to not rely on a Geo. Because that thing will take out... If that gets taken out, you know, you lose all your energy. If you're solely relying on it. I just got that up in time. I came up here with the Scorpion and started laying some mines. That was a pretty good move, I think. Very cost-efficient way of dealing with this. Set them to hold fire, just you know, wait for them to get around, and I wasted one mine on one Pee-wee. Shouldn't have did that. He's getting some Rockos now to... Oh, Rockos and Thuds to most likely, yeah, contest the LLT there. Right now I'm not doing bad. We're pretty even in resources. That extra 2 metal I don't think will make too much of a difference. He's getting an air plant up. So am I. And we've both got decent forces. I've actually got a really good push here if I use it right. I could have come down here. I should have come down here and started picking things off with the oppressors. That would have been smart. I came up here and there's like he's expanding up here, but there's really nothing. He is building Twilights, I think. Yeah, he's got some Twilights out and about. Trying to keep away from those Rockos. One salvo from them and I'm gonna lose quite a few things. Comes that Nexus. I think that's what happened to my charge. I charged the Nexus. I never saw if I killed it or not. It looks like I might. Oh yeah. And then I walked into his commander. That was pretty poor judgment. After those died, I should have turned around. There was no reason for me to keep pushing with this. Not with the commander there. He's almost... I could have killed him. I could have killed him. I could have sent these bombers after him. Ooh. I'm doing stupid stuff. I feel like I'm losing at this point, which is probably another problem. I feel like if I think I'm gonna lose, then that's gonna be that. I really didn't need to do any of that. There he has a Paco going up right there. He's got a Defender, a couple LLTs, and that solar wall. Overall, he's got enough defense to avert a disaster. Had I put all this into gunships, he wouldn't. I could come over, I can knock out that SAM, knock out that. I can just move to kind of hit all the AA if I had seen it. I knew about that one. I thought there was a beamer somewhere. I think I got it with the oppressors. No, I think I got it with the bombers. He is starting advanced. He's about 40% on advanced. I should be able to take advantage. I turned my mexes off because I didn't have energy and I forgot to turn them back on. That was a bummer. Like, I'm not in a bad spot. In fact, I'm in a better spot than he is. I have more metal. And I'm putting more into my units. He's not doing a lot with his advance, right? Or like, he's only got one constructor on it, which is smart. I need to do that more often. He's coming. He's got more thuds to try and take out that LOT there, I imagine. did have to use them to intercept me a tad, which I probably should have just finished them off. Take out his fighters. I think I came out here and knocked out some LLTs as well. So I should have made another plan, like, forever ago. I'm bringing in 40 metal. At 30 metal, I should have... built another plan. I did come in and do some damage with those. I think I knocked out quite a few Twilights. We still got a couple up. What is shooting? That's... chainsaw. Oh, yeah, this commander came up here. I didn't even notice. If I had seen that, I would have tried to push into this. I could have used the pressers to take this stuff out. I'm finally getting a second plant up, and he's got another constructor on his advance. It's almost up. Okay, so he's gonna get advanced. Wait, well, I never actually went advanced, but I could have. I should have. I'm bleeding metal right now. That's the best time to go advanced. Trying to... I was trying to capitalize on him going advanced, but I couldn't successfully do it. I should have made the jump myself. Next, I kept sending out all these K-bots. I should have piled them in some Nexuses. That honestly probably could have won me the game if I used 40 metal to get together some Nexus, some groups of Nexus. You know, I could have a couple AA ones. That way, the air can't just come pick my Jethros off. I could have oppressors in another one. That's the stupid part, is I have the metal. So we just do one for each unit. One with AKs, hammers, you know. And then I just come charging over this wall here. I think I would have been in a good spot. Right now, I'm running at a chainsaw and dying. And it's the dumbest thing in the world. Dumbest thing in the world. We do have some raiders. This wasn't a bad idea. It just didn't. It wasn't as effective. He was better defended than I had hoped. I did get that advanced forward turret, thankfully. That was going to give me some huge issues. I should have focused on the warriors there instead of the Twilight. Honestly, I should have focused on that chainsaw. Because that thing is... It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's been doing quite a bit for it. I knew I wasn't gonna kill this with 3 raiders, so I shouldn't have bothered trying. And he gets that fat boy out. Like, at the rate I'm pumping out units, I could have done some really... I could have done much better things if I mean, I'm not able to spend my metal right now. That's the stupid part. I think I get some nano turrets up to help. I'm making a second vehicle plan. I'm trying to do a lot. I should have just went advanced. That's where I lost. Absolutely. It wasn't needed, I don't think, because right now he's got the upper hand. Where even on metal, barely, I was struggling to spend mine, but he's got lots of metal and an advanced plant, which means he's gonna resource up as quickly as he can. But like, even one Moho puts him way ahead of me. I should have done bigger air transports. I'm trying some air stuff later. I did hit this stuff. I don't know how much this actually hurt him, but it felt like a pretty good attack. So I should have dropped them on the advance. Had I dropped them right here, had I dropped them like maybe right here, I think I could have assassinated the advance there. I didn't even clear all these wins. I might go. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I should have came down here. I should have got these. Went for those solars there. It sounds stupid, but I was too focused on destroying his advance. That's what I needed to do. But not even, like, I was doing things backwards. I wasn't really thinking about my actions. That's watching this is the only thing I can derive. My thought process was wrong. I should have taken that airdrop. I should have dropped it on the advance, and once the advance died, I could come down with what units were left and get those resources. I should have did another airdrop instead of just sending them in. I mean, I have stuff going. Had I just waited, I think it would have been alright. Because now I have 2 air transports that I think I can't fill with a lot of stuff, because I just have the tanks, and I just sent all my K-bots to die for what? To kill that chainsaw, I guess. I am still doing okay things. I'm just watching this now. It was lots of stupid decisions. This wasn't bad, but now I'm out of metal. I'm bringing in 40, but I've got the Fort Nano up here assisting. I'm using quite a bit. I'm starting to get paranoid. He's got advanced. At this point, I'm like, I'm struggling on resources. I used up all my metal. I didn't really get me anywhere. I destroyed some stuff, but he's still bringing in 40 metal. He's got more than he can use right now. He's bringing in 2,000 energy still. Like, I didn't actually... It was a good attack, but it was poorly executed. I can't say I did damage. I took out his K-Bot lab, which doesn't help me that much. I'm not too worried about tier 1 K-Bots right now. I feel like I can deal with them. So there wasn't much reason. I sent these in without air defense. I think I do get his Geo here, which is nice. I'll take it. And once again, I dropped them down here. Fido's right there. I should have just come up, dropped them on the advanced plant, and tried to take it out. I was doing stuff so backwards. I did get some wins. Really bringing in 1,500 energy now, I guess. Still has more metal than he can spend, and I'm giving him tons of wreckage. He's got tons of reclaimable. There's no way for me to win it. This game is already over, I think. I made too many stupid decisions early on, and here's another one. This is a mean push. Imagine if I don't know how many Vindicators it would take, or Condors, but if I airdropped all this stuff in, that's that. It's such a big push, and I just went into just drove them in all willy-nilly, you know. I could have just dropped a few groups up close and then brought the other ones in from, you know, how they're going. Like, I could have grabbed as many Raiders as I could, or Shodins rather, and brought them in. I don't know. There's so many things I could have done. This commander might die. I don't remember. He detonated the Twilight on me, I think. He should not have gotten out of that. I had more than enough to kill his men. See, I had a really good push there, but I didn't do anything with it. I just gave him metal. I took out a Twilight with them or something. I don't know. The claw is still up. His commander's still alive. I think I killed some production up here. I don't remember, but this is like I did nothing with it. And he's got more metal than he's gonna need to finish the game. Just in wreckage, I guarantee. And I have no defenses up. I put myself in a precarious position. Like by now, they're like I'm down to 20 metal. When I had 40 metal, I should have started advance before the 40 metal. Like when I seen his, I could have easily gotten an advanced stuff and been alright. But I opted for vehicle plans. It's definitely over at this point. He felt in danger, I guess, but watching the replay, I don't think he was really. It should have been the top one. Top one doesn't exist either. I should have scouted, is what I should have done. I should have scouted. I could have came back here with air. I could have knocked this stuff out. He's got some fighters. He could have did some stuff to stop me. Up here, he does have a flacker. This is the problem. Like, I'm fielding pretty good groups. They just can't do anything. I should have I just bit my cheek. I should have continued to do airdrops. Like he's got this pit bull up. There's not a lot I can do against the pit bull tier 1. I mean, I could with this much metal I can. But when I can go around, it's not worth it. It's just like that covers everything here. I could have done like Wolverines. I think a big group of Wolverines would have gotten that. And then he's got Pitbull up there. I was trying to get it with the oppressors, but he was just coming in and bombing me. I don't know if I'm even got a target there anymore. No. Yeah, I'm sending groups to their death. I played pretty poorly here. I wouldn't recommend doing anything I did in this game. I mean, I wasn't doing terrible. I had decent metal until I didn't, at least. I had decent metal until I didn't. I was building big groups, but I wasn't building smart groups. I could have done things way better. I could have used Nexus way early on, and it probably could have. I don't know if it would have ended the game, but it, this is about what he had early on to defend up here. After I bombed out that beamer there, he had a couple LLTs and just some pulverizers. Some Nexus coming over the top of here would have been deadly if the commander wasn't around. Yeah, he's got Zeus's. Zeus's are beasts. I can't take on Zeus. I can't take on Zeus. They're mean. I love Zeus. I've been playing core a lot. I miss Zeus. I never really built them
when I was playing ARM, though. You can see I never make it to advance in my games. I do, sometimes. If I don't die. If I don't die, then I survive. You know, it's kind of like if you don't lose, then you win. I was shooting the wrong spot. No, never mind, there is a toilet there. I'm not going to be able to get it because it heals. Oh, there it goes. I thought it was just going to keep healing back. And now he's got just groups of Fidos to patrol his areas. Or just the one group of Fidos taking everything out. I was trying to watch and see if I got it. I don't know. The walls... I think the walls played in both our favors there. I'm trying something now, like... I could have did this forever ago with the metal I was making. I was making better resources before. I should have just did this. And I come in and I think I get this, or I try to, and I die. There's Pitbull right there. Zeus. Yeah, I think there's a flacker up. I didn't see the flacker. He's pretty well defended at this point. I think this... I need to do more moves early on. I wasn't playing for the long game. I was going like all into unit production and trying to play the short game. And I played it poorly. It's something I usually am not great with. It's always been a struggle for me. So, you know, we're trying. We're trying to learn better ways. I did learn a lot from this. I definitely had the chance to win. A few different occasions I could see some things where it wasn't like complete victory, but it would have hit him and put me in a better spot at the very least. Turn the tides in my favor. But I didn't capitalize. I kept doing stuff. I think I was even... I don't remember what we talked about up there. But I think I even said, one of my biggest problems is just trying things. It's insanity, right? I just keep trying the same thing, hoping I get different results. And I never do. I'm like, let me just run a bunch of raiders in there. Okay, they all died and they killed, like, a solar or two. Let me try that again. It's like, well, no, I should have sent, like, Wolverines to just pick stuff apart with raiders on the front. But instead I did Shodins and raiders. Shodins and Wolverines actually would have worked pretty good, I think. When I had them two vehicle plants, if I had one pumping out Wolverines, the other pumping out Shodins, and then I could have used my air for line of sight. I could have just kept sending peepers at his front line. I think that would have been something great to do. I would have been able to shell things out, and the Shodins, they're great if you're not the one approaching. They have great firepower, slow speed, so if you've got a big group of them and something's approaching you, they're going to erase it. If I've got to push into defenses, they just don't have the speed for it. And for what the Shodins can't reach, I have the Wolverines. That would have been a great push, I think. Once the first group of raiders failed, I should have switched to artillery and then had something to protect them. He did outproduce me quite a bit, but I feel like we were pretty even with metal. he probably got a lot of that just in the last 10 minutes or so of the game, which I think I had already screwed up enough to where it was over by that point. So I mean, he outplayed me pretty well. He wasted quite a bit of metal, and he still won. It was a pretty good fight. I did a lot of stupid things. I could see all the mistakes I made there. You can always look in hindsight and be like, well, that was stupid. But I had air. I could have scouted and got the information I needed to make, good judgment calls. I just didn't. I made the poor judgment call of just sacrificing my units to the Aztecian corn god or something. I don't know. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time.